And here's another great example of Visit Chicago. Their Twitter voice, it says Chicago Rialto Square Theater in Joliet, Thursday, October 23rd. Razzle dazzle of sin and celebrity. So I tell you about the, what's happening. You click on this link, goes right to the Rialto Square Theater page, which I have the ability to do what? Watch a YouTube video. And after I watch a YouTube video of the performance, I have the ability to buy my ticket right there. So they use the various social media tools here. First, they have you all set up on your website. They have all the events ready to buy. They have the e-commerce section all set up. They go out and they tweet it. You go from Twitter back to their page. If you want to buy a ticket, you're not really sure you want to buy it, you click on the video, you watch the YouTube video, and then you make your decision. Pennsylvania has a very active Twitter site, and here's a copy of a TwitPic, or another look at a TwitPic. And this is the crowd is ready, bring on Phil. This was Groundhog Day in Pennsylvania. State of Pennsylvania went out to the event, and I think they Twittered something like 25 times from the Groundhog Days event. So you can follow the Groundhog Day right on Twitter. So this is another great thing if you're an attraction event, you have something going on, you can do live Twittering from your event to kind of create interest and a buzz. Now the thing all this does is you're creating, not only are you creating content that people can see on Twitter, but you're also creating sustainable content that's going to be out there on the web. So it's indexed in the search engines, and it's there online. So people now, and I don't know if you've noticed this, but you can go in and do certain searches, and sometimes through your Google search, you're going to come up with some results from Twitter. So what happens then is you get Twitter results, you kind of click through, so it's that copy, that sustainable keyword copy that's out there on the search engines. And here's another idea by Travel Portland. They've come up with a couple ideas. They have one called, this is what we call a hashtag. And a hashtag marks a specific event or activity in Twitter. And it's kind of a sign, and it's PDX6. This is one of the things they started. PDX stands for Portland, Portland 6. This is a little thing they started to engage people. 6 words which can describe Portland. What they've also done on their Twizzlers Center, per se, Portland is they have a little hashtag that's in PDX. So you have your mobile phone, you arrive in Portland, you're looking for a good brew pub, and you don't know what to do, you can go to your Twitter phone, and you can go to your phone, your Twitterberry or your iPhone, and you can Twitter in, looking for a good brew pub, and then you just tag it with that hashtag. It's number sign INPDX. And what happens is they have somebody monitoring these INPDXs, so they have somebody monitoring these inquiries. So then the person who's monitoring these, like a call center person, will go in and answer that. Or I can monitor it also as a consumer. So as a consumer, I may know about this great brew pub I want to tell somebody about in Portland. I can see that and reply back to the person who had the question about a great brew pub in Portland. I can reply back to them. So again, it's building that, again, they're not controlling their brand, but they're building an environment where others can build their brand for them. And they're in there and they're participating, but they're not controlling. And there's a ton of options now. Springfield, Missouri just created a little hashtag, and I think this was really cool. And they said, you know what, any organization can use it now. It's slash, it says free to see. So it's hash mark like that, the number sign, free, the word free, the number 2, see. And they're all activities that anybody could use that want to see some things for free. So if you go in and you search hashtag free to see, people who tag events that are free to see will be able to pop up, so no matter what location you're in. So you may want to do free to see, and maybe you do hashtag PDX. So if somebody search PDX free to see, you'll see the things that are free in Portland. Did I lose anybody on that one? We'll show you some examples when we get through. Okay, Facebook. How many people are on Facebook? How many people were on Facebook a year ago? All right, good. Now, pretty much, if you're not on Facebook now, you better be on Facebook tomorrow. And then you'll pretty much find everybody you went to high school with and everybody you went to college with, and people just come out of the woodwork. It's amazing what's happened to Facebook in the last 6 or 9 months. So we all kind of know what Facebook is, but what we've seen in the last 6 to 9 months is the change in demographics, and this is what's so important for us as marketers, because our audience shifted from not being on Facebook to being on Facebook. And if you look at this, Look at the age group, the growth in age group in a 6-month period. 35 to 54-year-olds, 276%. And 55 plus, 194%. So Facebook went from the college student, when you had to have that .edu email to sign up, to everyone. And it's just growing and growing and growing. And it's really outpaced MySpace. It's now the biggest social networking site out there. And I think it's a great spot right now for plenty of opportunity. And you can kind of see the growth in the site. This is from Quantcast. This is another thing. Quantcast is another thing that you should consider for your site. You go to quantcast.com. Does anybody use that? Yeah. You can validate your site. And what you want to do is make sure your site is validated because you'll get accurate readings. But it gives you some great metrics and some great demographics on your site. So go to quantcast.com and add your site to add the little tag to your site. Sign up for an account. Again, it's free. And it really can go through and give you some great analytics on your website and information. So here's an example of a Facebook fan page. And these actually just changed last week. They went out, and everybody hasn't really published them, but I think it was Thursday that Facebook released a new fan page setup where the fan page is looking more like a profile. One of the biggest challenges we've had communicating to people is profiles are for people, fan pages and groups are for businesses and organizations. We've had a lot of businesses and organizations set up profile pages, and then they're saying, you know, like Fargo Moorhead was the first last name, Ann Arbor was first and last name, Newport Beach, you know, and that was the way they set up their profiles. Well, slowly, a lot of these organizations are migrating over to fan pages. The new layout on Facebook is creating better opportunities for marketing and promotion on fan pages, which is a great option, which I think will help eliminate those profiles. The thing that we've been seeing with profiles is people, if you're a business or organization, Facebook was actually going in and deleting your profile at times if they found out you're a business organization. So if you're in a business, you have a profile, switch over to a fan page, make a fan page, tell your friends now in the business profile you're moving over, have them become fans of your organization.
Do you need to create an additional account for the fan page?
Well,
Like
no.
a separate account
If you have a personal profile, you can develop a fan page as an administrator. Yep. And that's in the how-to guide. Yep. In the how-to social media guide that we'll give you on the Jump Drive, we'll tell you exactly how to do that. So as an example of a Holiday Inn, you have your fans, you have ability to upload photos. Other photos here, you can have discussion boards, you can upload videos. So there's a lot of ways to participate. Crystal Mountain Resort in Michigan has a really unique fan page. At one point, they had only a few people on their fan page, but they went out and they added the Facebook logo to spots throughout their website. It said, become a fan of Crystal Mountain on Facebook. Be a fan of Crystal Mountain, Facebook us, or et cetera, et cetera. Add it in their emails and on their website. And they quickly jolted up to 670 some fans, and it continues to grow. But one of the cool things they did is down here it said President's Day weekend 2-day lift tickets special. So if I'm a fan of Crystal Mountain, I get this update that comes to me as part of being their fan base, and I got a special coupon for being their fan. So this is all the things you could do is with your fan page. Because the fan page will give you the ability to send updates and information to people that are your fans, and you can have the ability to communicate with them on a one-to-one basis.